Across the world, ancient civilizations left behind giant stone structures that continue to confuse engineers, historians, and archaeologists even today. Some of these megaliths weigh hundreds of tons, yet they were built thousands of years before modern cranes, trucks, or power tools existed. The precision, scale, and mysterious construction methods behind these monuments have sparked endless theories about lost knowledge, forgotten engineering, and technologies far ahead of their time. From mountains carved into perfect temples to gigantic stones fitted so tightly that even a blade cannot pass between them, these ancient wonders challenge everything we think we know about early human civilization. In today's video, we're counting down 5 ancient megaliths that seem to have been built with impossible technology. Starting from number 5 and moving all the way to the most mysterious structure of them all, prepare to witness ancient creations that still leave modern experts speechless. 5. The Moai statues of Easter Island. Hidden in the remote Pacific Ocean on the island of Rapa Nui, better known as Easter Island, stand nearly 1,000 giant stone statues called the Moai. These enormous stone heads, carved by the ancient Polynesian people between 1250 and 1500 AD, continue to puzzle scientists because of their massive size and mysterious transportation methods. Some of the statues weigh over 80 tons and stand more than 30 feet tall, yet they were moved across rough terrain without wheels, cranes, or metal tools. Even more shocking is that many people only know about the heads, while underground excavations revealed that most Moai actually have full bodies buried beneath the earth. The statues were carved from volcanic rock at a quarry called Reino Raraku, and somehow transported miles away to different ceremonial platforms around the island. Researchers still debate how the islanders achieved this impossible feat. Some theories suggest they used wooden sleds and ropes, while others believe the statues were walked upright by carefully rocking them side to side. Experiments using ropes proved that a small group of people could move replicas this way, but transporting dozens of multi-ton statues across uneven landscapes still seems nearly impossible. What makes the mystery even deeper is the precision and cultural importance behind the carvings. Each statue represented ancestral leaders and was believed to hold spiritual power. Despite limited resources and isolation from the rest of the world, the islanders created one of history's most impressive engineering achievements. The sheer effort required to carve, move, and erect these gigantic figures demonstrates a level of planning and organization far beyond what many people expect from ancient civilizations. Even today, standing beside a Moai feels surreal, as if these silent stone giants are guarding secrets from a forgotten age. Their existence proves that ancient humans were capable of astonishing feats that modern technology still struggles to fully explain. Number 4. The Stone Spheres of Costa Rica. Deep within the jungles of Costa Rica lie one of archaeology's strangest mysteries: perfectly round stone spheres created by the ancient Dequis civilization more than 1,000 years ago. These giant balls of stone range from a few inches in diameter to over 8 feet wide, and can weigh as much as 16 tons. What shocks researchers the most is their incredible precision. Many of the spheres are so perfectly shaped that they appear machine-made, despite being created centuries before modern tools existed. The ancient people somehow managed to carve massive blocks of granite into nearly flawless spheres using only primitive stone tools. Scientists still do not fully understand how this level of accuracy was achieved. Creating a perfect sphere even today requires advanced measuring equipment and specialized machinery. Yet these ancient craftsmen accomplished it with techniques lost to history. Some researchers believe the stones were heated and then cooled rapidly to crack and shape them, while others think careful grinding over many years slowly produced their smooth surfaces. The mystery becomes even greater because many of the spheres were transported miles away from the quarries where they originated. Moving objects weighing several tons through dense jungle terrain without animals, wheels, or modern equipment would have been incredibly difficult. Another puzzling detail is their arrangement. Some spheres were placed in geometric patterns and straight lines, suggesting astronomical or ceremonial purposes. Unfortunately, many were moved from their original locations before archaeologists could properly study them, making it harder to understand their true meaning. Over the years, wild theories connected the spheres to lost civilizations or even extraterrestrials, though no evidence supports these ideas. Still, the craftsmanship remains undeniable. These mysterious stone spheres demonstrate an astonishing understanding of geometry and engineering that seems impossible for the era in which they were made. Even with all our modern technology, historians continue searching for answers about how ancient people created such mathematically precise monuments in the middle of the jungle. Number 3. The Temple of Baalbek in Lebanon. In the ancient city of Baalbek in Lebanon stands one of the most unbelievable stone structures ever built by humanity. The Temple of Jupiter at Baalbek contains some of the largest stones ever used in construction, including the famous trilithon stones, each weighing nearly 800 tons. To put that into perspective, modern construction cranes struggle to lift objects of this size even today. Yet somehow, ancient builders not only carved these gigantic blocks, but also transported them and placed them with incredible precision high above the ground. Nearby lies another unfinished stone in the quarry called the Stone of the Pregnant Woman, weighing over 1,000 tons. The mystery surrounding Baalbek is not just about the weight of the stones, but the impossible engineering involved in moving them. Historians believe the Romans expanded the temple complex around the 1st century AD, but many researchers argue that parts of the foundation may be much older because the technology required seems far beyond typical Roman capabilities. There are endless debates about how ancient workers transported these megaliths without modern machinery. Some theories suggest enormous wooden rollers, earthen ramps, and thousands of workers pulling with ropes, but no explanation fully accounts for the astonishing precision achieved. The stones fit together so tightly that there is barely space for a knife blade between them. What makes Baalbek even more mysterious is the scale of ambition behind the project. Ancient builders created a platform that appears almost impossible even by today's standards. Engineers who study the site often admit they are amazed by the logistics and mathematical planning required. Over time, myths and legends claim giants or supernatural beings helped construct the temple because ordinary humans seemed incapable of such work. While historians reject these myths, the site still raises serious questions about ancient engineering knowledge. Standing beneath the towering columns and gigantic foundation stones feels overwhelming, reminding visitors that ancient civilizations possessed skills and determination that modern society often underestimates. Baalbek remains one of the greatest unsolved engineering mysteries on Earth and continues to inspire theories about lost technologies and forgotten methods from the ancient world. Number 2. The Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt is perhaps the most famous ancient structure on Earth, yet it remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Built over 4,500 years ago during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, this colossal monument originally stood nearly 500 feet tall and was constructed using more than 2 million stone blocks. Some of these blocks weigh several tons, while the granite stones inside the king's chamber weigh up to 80 tons each. What continues to astonish engineers is the extraordinary precision of the pyramid's construction. The base is almost perfectly level, aligned precisely with the cardinal directions north, south, east, and west. Even modern builders would struggle to achieve this level of accuracy on such a massive scale. Ancient Egyptians supposedly built the pyramid using copper tools, ropes, sleds, and manpower alone, but many experts still question how this was possible. The internal chambers and narrow passageways were designed with mathematical precision that suggests advanced knowledge of geometry and astronomy. Some researchers discovered that the pyramid's dimensions even reflect complex ratios connected to Earth's measurements and mathematical constants. Another mystery involves the transportation of the stones. Granite blocks were moved hundreds of miles from quarries in Aswan to Giza, yet historians still debate exactly how ancient workers accomplished this task. Theories involving ramps and sledges explain part of the process, but no single explanation fully solves every engineering challenge presented by the pyramid. Over centuries, the structure became surrounded by myths about hidden chambers, lost technologies, and secret knowledge. While many wild theories exist, the true achievement of the pyramid is the undeniable genius of the ancient builders themselves. The Great Pyramid survived earthquakes, wars, and thousands of years of erosion, proving the incredible skill behind its construction. Even with modern science and technology, humanity still cannot fully explain every detail about how this monument was built. It remains a symbol of ancient innovation and a reminder that civilizations from the distant past may have understood engineering principles far more advanced than we once believed. Number 1. Puma Punku in Bolivia. Taking the number 1 spot is Puma Punku, one of the most mysterious and controversial ancient sites in the world. Located high in the Andes Mountains of Bolivia near the ancient city of Tiwanaku, Puma Punku contains gigantic stone blocks so precisely cut that they resemble pieces manufactured by modern machines. Some of the stones weigh more than 100 tons, yet they were transported across difficult mountainous terrain thousands of years ago without wheels or advanced tools. What truly shocks researchers is the incredible precision of the stonework. Many blocks feature perfectly straight lines, sharp angles, smooth drill-like holes, and interlocking shapes that fit together with astonishing accuracy. Some stones even appear to have been cut using modern industrial equipment, despite the site being over 1,000 years old. Archaeologists believe the Tiwanaku civilization built Puma Punku between 500 and 1000 AD, but the construction methods remain largely unknown. The stones are made from granite and diorite, some of the hardest materials on Earth, which are extremely difficult to shape even using modern steel tools. Yet ancient builders somehow carved them into complex geometric forms with near-perfect symmetry. Another mystery is transportation. The massive stones were moved from quarries located miles away, likely across rivers and steep terrain. Historians suggest the use of ropes, ramps, and manpower, but many engineers argue that such methods barely explain the astonishing precision achieved. Over time, Puma Punku became surrounded by legends claiming it was built by gods or lost civilizations because the craftsmanship seemed impossible for ancient humans. While mainstream archaeologists reject supernatural explanations, they admit the site demonstrates extraordinary engineering skill. The ruins appear almost futuristic, as if they belong to a civilization far ahead of its time. Today, Puma Punku continues to fascinate historians, engineers, and travelers from around the world. It stands as a powerful reminder that ancient civilizations were capable of remarkable achievements that modern society still struggles to fully understand. Among all ancient megaliths on Earth, Puma Punku remains one of the strongest examples of technology and craftsmanship that seem almost impossible for its age. From the giant moai statues of Easter Island to the machine-like precision of Puma Punku, these ancient megaliths continue to challenge everything we think we know about early civilizations. Whether created through lost engineering methods, incredible human determination, or knowledge that disappeared over time, one thing is certain. These structures prove that ancient people were far more advanced than we often imagine. Thousands of years later, many of these mysteries remain unsolved, leaving researchers and historians searching for answers that may never be fully discovered. Which of these ancient megaliths amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible mysteries, ancient discoveries, and unbelievable stories from around the world.